What up, what up, what up, what up, what up, crypto warriors? This is Sergeant Crypto, and I'm back at it again, here to talk about this Google ban or planned ban on cryptocurrency ads and ICO ads. Also to talk about examining the cryptocurrencies and ICO markets discussion that they had on Capitol Hill today. All right, so they were at Congress today and they had a discussion and a meeting about cryptocurrencies, and they're just trying to figure out what it is exactly, if it's a security, commodity, whatever, right? So here it is. We see Google, all right, they're banning cryptocurrency ads. Now this ban doesn't go into effect until June of this year, all right? So I guess that they're definitely trying to get the rest of their monies, or the rest of the money that they have planned coming in for not only for this quarter, which is we're still in the first quarter now, but also for the second quarter. All right, so it'll look good on their annual reports and all that stuff, or their quarterly reports, right? So yeah, they're out to get their money first before they get this ban. But before I get into all those stories, I want to say thank you to everyone that's been supporting the channel, and please don't forget to smash that like, all right, and also hit that subscribe button if you're new around here, and a notification bell to get notified on when I upload a new video. Also, please don't forget to follow me on Steemit, as with the ban going into effect come June 1st, I think that all cryptocurrency involved videos, all right, or related videos will be getting banned as well. So, just to get a jump start, please follow me on Steemit at Sergeant Crypto. And I'll be doing DTube videos and Steemit posts on Steemit, and starting now, pretty much, all right? So yeah, go ahead, get a Steemit account. It takes about a week for you to get verified on Steemit, so start now and start following your boy Sergeant Crypto over there on Steemit. So let's get into these stories, man. So first off, actually, let me stop playing this Beethoven real quick. Let me stop playing Beethoven real quick, and let me hit play on this video here. So, examining the cryptocurrencies and ICO markets, it's what, the Committee on Financial Services did today. They had 4 people on the panel. The CEO of Coinbase, they had another lawyer that's involved with cryptocurrencies
and ICO markets. I now recognize myself for 4 minutes to give an opening statement.
They also had someone called Dr. Blummer and another gentleman with the name of Z. I can't really remember or pronounce his name properly. But let me go ahead and press play again.
It's grown rapidly in recent years, and actually it's more like recent months. Specifically, ICOs have been increasingly used by companies to raise capital for their businesses and products. To that end, people often equate them with a new type of initial public offering, or an IPO. However, an ICO is not an IPO. ICOs, whether they represent offerings of securities or not, offer potential for entrepreneurs to raise more effective, transformative, and efficient funding for innovative projects, as opposed to a traditional IPO. Although an ICO equity in a company.
All right, so you guys could come here. I'm going to have a link of the video in the description below, so you guys could come and watch this video. It's, yeah, you can see it right there. It's over 2 hours long. And I watched, basically started watching it from the midway point for the last hour and a half or so. All right, so this gentleman here, the chairman of the Financial Services Committee or whatever, he, in my opinion, all right, this is strictly my opinion here, folks. In my opinion, he is just out for a money grab. All right, he's out for a money grab, and he's just looking for his way on how to make some money from, cryptocurrencies, or trying to regulate it. All right, a lot of these congressmen and congresswomen, these congress people, these people that we vote for, all right, they are in it for themselves, and they are not out to, quote unquote, look out for the retail investor. They're just trying to, see how much money they can make by regulating, and I'm putting up air quotes here, by regulating it. All right. So there's a Mr. Stevens. Like I was saying, there's a Mr. Stevens. He's a congressman. I forgot from what state. However, he's definitely a snake in the grass. One of the gentlemen on the panel that they were questioning, Dr. Blummer, he's a PhD in some kind of technology or something. Like I said, I didn't get to start watching it from the beginning. However, when he questioned Dr. Blummer, all right, and he questioned him directly, he said, and I'm paraphrasing here, he said, with blockchain technology, we can monitor and have a transparent and more efficient financial system. It'll help our financial system be more efficient and transparent. And he was talking about the blockchain and the technology of blockchain and the immutable, how immutable a blockchain is. I'm sorry, I'm choking on my words here. How immutable blockchain is. And how the ledger or the public ledger is, and it's basically, it is a transparent system. So he said that it will help us to be more transparent and efficient. And then he went back and said, oh no, I'm sorry, not transparent, we just need it to be more efficient, we don't need to be transparent. All right, so this guy came out and he basically said, we don't need to be watching our banks and financial system, okay, and it's on tape, and or not tape, but there's a digital recording of him saying that, and you guys could watch it, okay. Also, there's almost a governor, but a congressman, Mr. Emmer. He's from Montana, and he's all about leaving the industry alone and not giving the SEC or the CFTC broader powers, or giving them more powers to police such a young industry. Okay, so he's all about, hey, why should we give government more power over an industry that's so young? All right, we don't need to give them more power over an industry so young, or just more power, period. Okay, we don't need big daddy government to come and hold our hands and teach us about investment. That's what doing your own homework is about. Okay, and he basically was just saying that, hey, we don't need to expand the reach of the SEC and the CFTC. Also, Mrs. Wagner, I forgot what state she represent. However, she was speaking of this right here. Let me just go to this real quick. Not directly this, but she was speaking of how in New York, because I'm from New York State, in New York State, to sell Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies on exchanges, you need to have a quote-unquote bit license. And if you guys, and I highly recommend that you guys watch this on Netflix, Banking on Bitcoin, where it spoke about how just a few years after Bitcoin came onto the scene, these representatives here in New York, they came up with the idea of a bit license to quote unquote, and I'm throwing up air quotes again, to regulate the industry. Okay, and the same person that came up with the bit license quit his job in the public sector the following year and started a consulting firm to help, and I'm throwing up air quotes again, to help exchanges and companies get this bit license that he himself was the one that wrote the rules for. All right, so now he's charging them millions and millions of dollars to consult them on how to get this bit license for the state of New York. So Mrs. Wagner was asking, is it even necessary? Is it even necessary to have a bit license? Should every state have a bit license, or should there just be just one quote unquote bit license for the federal government, and it covers all 50 states, I'm sorry, right? So she was asking that, and of course, the CEO for Coinbase, because he has, not him himself, but his company has the license. There's only 4 companies that have a license to sell cryptocurrencies here in the state of New York. All right, only 4 companies that have the Bit license. So it goes to show how regulated or how much red tape that these companies have to go through just to get a Bit license. All right, and then this one guy is, this consultant agency or consultant firm is, charging them an arm and a leg to help them through the process, right? So Miss Wagner just wanted to know if it was even necessary to have that. All right, and the CEO of Coinbase was like, yeah, we're glad we're one of 4 that has the right to sell cryptocurrencies in New York State, and it's just total BS. Everybody's just out for a money grab. Okay, so Mr. Emmer and Mrs. Wagner, they're for trying to not regulate the industry so much and just let it flourish, because it's still such an it's still in its infancy. All right, we're gonna go here to this article from BBC News where they're talking about the Google banning cryptocurrency ads, anything dealing with cryptocurrencies. So this person here is saying this is all a good move. Commented cryptocurrency skeptic here, David Gerard, author of Attack of the 50-Foot Blockchain. It's about tackling the kinds of risky investments that verge on gambling. If you're a proper trader or an accredited investor, then fine. It means you're rich and your money is your own problem. But these things shouldn't be targeted to ordinary people. Are you kidding me? Last year, okay, ordinary people were able to become millionaires because of cryptocurrencies. All right? There are lots and lots of new millionaires now because of cryptocurrencies. So stifling them or stopping them from investing, quote unquote, gambling in cryptocurrencies is not the way to do it. All right? Stopping these, and I understand. All right? Yes. All right. So we're going to call it a security. All right, we'll call it a security. Let the SEC regulate it or whatever, but don't call it a commodity on one hand and call it a security on the other hand, and then leave companies up in the air trying to figure it out for themselves. Okay, let's just have one designation for it instead of everyone trying to get their hands on, regulating it, so that way these companies have to pay you this entity, this government entity, either the SEC, the CFTC, or the Fin something else. All right, trying to pay each and every single one of them to have their blockchain technology sold to regular investors. Okay. This guy is obviously a hater because, he's the author of Attack of the 50-Foot Blockchain. All right. And, these guys, man, especially this guy here, the chairman, he's definitely out for a money grab. A lot of the questions he was asking, it was just about trying to, and you guys should watch this, man. You could, skip ahead and look at certain parts, but he was just definitely out for a money grab for himself. It's not about looking out for the quote unquote retail investors. It's about looking out for himself and trying to regulate it so that he could get money in his pockets. All right. So what do I think? I think it's all BS. It's all a money grab. All right. And I think we need to start using the Brave browser more. All right, let's not use Google Chrome if you even use Google Chrome. All right, but use the Brave browser more often. I think we need to get onto Steemit. Get your Steemit account. Start following me there on Steemit at Sergeant Crypto. Again, the link will be in the description below. Okay, and start watching your favorite YouTubers on Steemit and on DTube, because a lot of them are already moving over there. I know I am. Okay, so. Again, this is just a money grab for the government and their cronies, okay? And a lot of the, the stuff the panel was even saying was like, yo, just leave the industry alone. All right, leave it, because it's still so young. We should police ourselves. Okay, we should police ourselves and stop the BitConnects of the world from getting too popular. Okay, and you know, I think we could definitely do that. All right, if we police ourselves. All right, and just, you know, have people do their own homework, man. All right, because that's what it comes down to. We don't need the government to hold our hands for everything. All right, so, you know, I don't need to hold your hands, man. I have 4 sons. You know, I don't overhold their hands. You know, I only hold my youngest son hand, and that's when we're across the street. You know what I'm saying? It's like, come on, man. Like, we don't need somebody holding our hands, man, to tell us how to invest. That's why we're in the trouble we're in now with the fiat system. All right, that's why we're in the trouble we're in now with, you know, baby boomers not having Social Security, okay, to look after them when they retire. Okay, that's why we, as the children of baby boomers, we don't have a Social Security when it's our turn to retire. And definitely my children don't have Social Security when they retire. We need to take responsibility for ourselves and start investing now in different things. You know, either it be regular securities like the stock market, or, you know, precious metals, or cryptocurrencies. Okay, and take care of our own future. Let's not wait on the government to give us a handout. All right, that's why it's called a free market. That's why it's called capitalism. And I know I'm ranting on here, and I made this video a little too long already, but that's what it is, man. You know, we gotta take care of ourselves and not worry about if Big Daddy government is gonna look out for us. Because at the end of the day, these guys and gals, they're looking out for them damn selves. All right, that's why they get a retirement pension after only serving 1 term in Congress. All right, and that's why their spouses get a spending stipend for the rest of their lives after them only serving 1 term in Congress. So, you know, look that up, man. All right, that's why they give themselves pay raises all the time, and anyone that speaks out against it, they kind of blackball them. Okay, so yeah. Look it up. Google it. All right, look it up, man, and do your own research. Don't just take my word for it. All right. So this has been your boy Sergeant Crypto. Thanks for watching. Please don't forget, start following me on Steemit and start watching the videos over there. And you do get paid in Steem. Okay, that's the cryptocurrency. You do get paid in Steem for interacting with the videos by, you know, upvoting them and or commenting on them. All right, so let's all get this crypto. Let's get this crypto. All right, let's all get this crypto, you know, for 2018, and let's not wait for the government to come in and baby us and hold our hands to cross the street. All right, we're all grown boys and girls here. All right, thanks for watching, and please don't forget to like and share and follow me on Steemit and Twitter, and let's get this crypto. Peace.